Hi, my name is Monique Porter, and I am going to present the tool Plickers to you. I find that this is a really great tool to use in the classroom for formative assessments. It's a really quick and easy way to check for understanding in your classroom for any concept, ELA concepts or math concepts, science concepts, social studies concepts, anything that you're teaching that you really want to see if your students are obtaining it and understanding it. This is a really quick way to utilize technology in your classroom. So Plickers is a program that you can download onto an wireless device like an iPhone or Android phone, an iPad, a tablet, whichever device that you have, mobile device that you have, that you can download the actual app from the Apple Store or from Google Play. You can download the app on your phone. You can also put it on your computer because it is a website that you go to, and so you can put it on your computer as well. It's a program that gives you multiple choice answer, that gives the students multiple choice answers, and it gives you a quick way to put in questions that you just want to know, hey, do they have it or do they not have it? So this is what the screen would actually look like on your phone. It gives you the class that you're using, and then what you're checking for, like whatever the question was, and then it'll tell you how many students answered each question, the percentage of students that got the question correct, and then it'll show you each student's answer choice right there on your phone or on your computer or on your tablet or iPad. The way that the students actually answer the questions is they use these small QR code cards that you would scan across the room with your device. So you can scan across the room with your iPhone or your iPad or your Android device. And you just, as long as they have the card up, they hold it up and it will collect the actual picture that they see in their answer choice. And that automatically generates the data to your device so you can actually see it in real time. So you don't have to wait till everybody leaves the room and you get to look at them all and check it. It'll automatically do it for you once you put in your questions. So I find that this is a really great tool to use, and I plan on using it this week with my students. So the way that you would set up your class is you would go to, well, first you would have to sign in. I already signed in, that's why it's on sign out. But when you sign in, you can't sign in with Google email. You can't do that with your Google. You have to sign in with your actual email and create a password. So when you sign in, you have to do that. So let's go to classes. And they have a demo class on each page. So when you sign up, you'll have a demo class where you can practice with. And then they have add a new class. So you can create classes as you go. So I did the demo class, and I just added a couple of student names in here. If you're going to add a student name, you can just type in one. I'm going to put in Todd. That'll be a name that I add, and you just hit enter, and it'll automatically add the name on the screen, and it'll give that student a actual card number. Now you can generate the number to go in numerical order, like what it's doing now, or you can change it and have it go alphabetically, and so then the numbers will change and the students will show up alphabetically on your screen, however you want it to be. So once you generate the cards, you can print out the student cards. You have to go to the help button right here. Just go to the help, click on that, and it'll have printing or ordering cards. It tells you the two ways that you can do that. So you can go there to get cards. If you click here, it's going to take you back to that screen, so you might as well just stay there because it's right there at the top. So you can do standard size cards, which are the 5x5s, or you can do the larger view cards, which is what I'm going to print because I have second graders and I'm going to have them have a larger card to hold, and so you can print a larger card. So this is what the cards actually look like. So here you have the cards, and you have the student's number on that card. So this student is number 1. So you have 1 on all 4 corners of the card, and then on each side of the card is the actual multiple choice answer. So you have letter A here, you have B here, you have C here, and you have D there. So you kind of got to practice with your students to show them, for each card, for each answer choice that you want that they pick, that they have to turn that card that way. So when you scan it, you'll get an accurate reading of their actual answers. Then once that's done, you go to your library. And in the library, you'll see where you have created your questions. So here I have a question that I made for rectangular arrays because that's what we're doing in class right now. So I created a question that says an array with 3 rows of 2 is represented by which equation. So then my students would have to, I have them use their desk, and they use a dry erase marker, and they would have to draw the actual array, and then write the equations. And they usually write 2 equations, but this time they could probably just write 1. And then they have to figure out what the actual repeated addition equation would be. And the answer would be A. But the students would have to figure that out. And once they figured it out and hold up their cards, I could scan it across the room and find out quickly if my students know how to read a rectangular array for repeated addition and actually understand the concept. I can type a new question in, and this is pretty easy. You just go up and you type your question. You can make it a multiple choice question, or you can make it a true or false question. And you just go in and you type it in. So I could do another one. I could say a rectangular array with 4 rows of 5 is represented. Let me go back because I spelled it wrong. By which answer? So that'll be my question, and I want it to be a multiple choice question, so I can pick and type in my actual answer. So I could do 2 plus 2 equals 4. I can actually put the actual answer in there, which would be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And that would equal 20. And so that would be my actual answer. And so over here, I would click B as my actual answer, and then I hit save. So when the students go in and they have to find the answer, then they would have to click that answer, find the right answer. Now, when you go in and you add questions, they ask you which plan you want to add it to. So I'm going to add it to my demo class because that's where I have my first question. So I can add it to my demo class for that day. And so now I have 2 questions added to my demo class. It's pretty easy. But once your students actually start doing this and they start answering questions, you start collecting data, that's when you can go to the report screen and you can see where your students are, and then you can do live view where you can just have it on all the time and you can see where your students are. So I think Plickr is a really great program to use for checking for understanding really quickly. Another way that I plan on using Plickrs is when I do group work and the kids have to work collaboratively. I am planning on using it as a team game kind of situation where I'm going to set up a class as in teams. So I have team 1, team 2, team 3, and I'll have separate cards set up for them. And when I have those cards set up, then the students will have to be able to work together on maybe a story problem or something a little bit more challenging and answer the question. And then it'll be a multiple choice question that they would have to show the work for and display their answer to see if they can work as a group to figure out the problem and if they get the problem correct. So I really like this program. I hope you like it too. I hope you get as much out of it as I am about to, and I'll let you know how it goes at the end. Thank you so much for allowing me to present this to you all. Have a great day.